is the 2 versus 2 Masters Cup.
Hello there, and in 3 seconds you will be officially live in the ace game deciding game of this incredible match, this great series between Brosras and Artovic, Soviets and USF on the north side of Crossing in the Woods.
And for the Axis on the south side, Von Asten with his impressive austere carried last game, and Isildur on the OKW, the Stuka Maniac from the UK, and let's see what they can do. Ace game, nerves are high, but it's whoever carries themselves the best, pushes together, and a very tough map to end it on with Crossing in the Woods.
That's right, and it could be said, that Wehrmacht and OKW have it easier on Crossing the Woods, but do not neglect to remember that already today you have seen an Allied win on this map. So it can happen, it may happen, and if you ask Brosras and Artovic, they are the guys to make it happen and get themselves into that prime money position of guaranteed money, either $1,000 or $450 if they're first or second a piece per player. That's big money.
Yeah, definitely worth fighting for. Pyro's sneaking in and out of the house. That's a good little maneuver from Von Asten.
Oh yes, rear echelons.
He's toting, but rear echelons.
What a brutal fight. Such a realistic gunfight. I'm so surprised they're still alive. And the rear echelons are running for their lives away from those MP40s. Let's check out the centre where we have an engagement developing. Let's check out the west where we see likewise. This game is going to be off the hook.
I'm just interested to see that Brosras and Artovic went for the exact same doctrines that lost them the game previously, so they must still believe in this strat. And we saw the power of it when they took out a command panther in like 3 seconds.
Oh, it was amazing. They absolutely gibbed it.
So they've gone for it again, and Von Asten, I'm just waiting to see that sniper because he's been class with it all day.
Talking of snipers, just saw a great flank by the Stern Pioneers there, forcing them away instantaneously. Sandbags being placed by these Pioneers, 2-man squad there, Grenadiers covering for them. Let's talk about these doctrines. No, we've already alluded to it, but there they are on the screen, just in case you happen to be watching the 5th game only, and you've neglected to watch the story that led us here. That's what the Allied boys, the Russian player Brosras and his Italian counterpart Artovic have chosen.
I'm a bit worried though, this is double fuel for Axis. Southside Crossing, we're going to see a very early light vehicle rush from the Axis here.
Oh, indeed. A lot of pressure being applied by Von Asten and Isildur. Rifleman forcing these Focus Grenadiers away. Low health there from Isildur. What was he playing at? Body blocked by the penal battalion. He's being penalised for it.
Nice. Bit of a Kimbo retreat path there. Getting abused on the way back. But great pickup for Allies. They needed something like that. 300 manpower swing. Time to go recap the map. But they have gone sniper early for Brosras. So that's perhaps what was slowing them down early. Very early game.
Can we also mention that these guys are 4 games in, and I would say that 98% of chat have never even played a competitive scrim in a conflict like this. You know, maybe not 98%. Maybe that's not correct. Maybe 90. When you play like to the maximum of your capabilities and you're in a competitive scenario, Ed, how tired do you get and how quickly?
I don't know. I play ranked 1000 order match all day. I'm good to go for 10 of them. But yeah, no, I'll say it's very fatiguing just to get the same build orders all the time, get all the timing windows right, capping orders. It's a lot to think about all at once, especially when you got a teammate as well trying to do his thing. It's a bit where maybe Crossfire and Helping Hands earlier in this series today fell down of just that communication that comes with time and that understanding of your teammate when they're going to go for a push together.
Well, Company Heroes, it's like being asked to do long division, or long multiplication in your head. You can do it, but you can't do it whilst juggling. So it maxes you out in terms of lateral thinking. That's multitasking for the. And it also maxes you out in terms of quick decision making, tactically and strategically. So you're fully disposed in Company Heroes. Let's get on to the tactical framework of this battlefield, how it's evolving. Sniper taking nice shots, 7 kills. She's not doing too badly. We've had a nice rifle nade dodge perhaps there. Yeah, rifle nade dodge.
And instead of the sniper for Von Asten, he's gone for an early 2-2-2. This is pre 5 minutes 2-2-2 coming onto the field, so it's as early as could have got it. And he's going back for more Grens after. No sniper yet for Von Asten. Interesting.
It is a strange game so far. Well said by Wise Discernment, designated an MVP Twitch chatter of the day. Some great commentary. But it is a strange game. It feels a little bit eerie, Ed. A little bit like Fall Guys are very tired. They want this big relic bucks. I'm not talking about supply. I'm talking about genuine currency. And they know what they need to do, but there's a little bit of eerie trepidation and also strange aggression here and there.
So like, it's games now. So if you're playing for either a grand or nothing, this, it's going to change the way you play. LMG so early upgraded for Von Asten. He's changing his kilter here. It's strange.
Yeah, definitely. Pioneer attempted on the tree path here, but look out for this westerly engagement. Sniper low on health. Oh my god, what a shot by Isildur there. What a flank going around the cusp of the hedges. Brosras on life support, as also Von Asten in the east is dominating now. Axis are truly on the back foot in the north, or allies rather, my bad.
Yeah. And they don't have any munitions to speak of captured, so for those AT satchels, AT nades, it's going to be really tough.
Certainly is.
North crossing.
Oh, ouch, man, it's brutal. And I must say that, quite frankly, the 2v2 map pool is a little bit Axis favoured, Allied favoured. The amount of maps that are, true ace game decider potential maps, in my opinion, can be said as Elst Outskirts and Elst Outskirts. So there you go. Crossing in the Woods is difficult, but you have to say that Brosras and Artevik struggled to win their 2 games with victory point counts. They didn't have big dominant wins, Ed, and that's why they had the underdog position in this ace game decider.
They were rubber band mechanics. They bounced back for both their wins, and well, they're going to have to do the same again in this ace game because they are definitely behind this early on. Liking their poise, though, they've kind of kept the VP bleed down now. 7 minutes in and already 140. So they just need to, I think, get the VPs under control, then start thinking about the wide extremities of the map for the field.
There you go, there's your game check. Sorry about that. People were saying because it was eerie, they wanted to validate the game, the players, and I just did that as a courtesy because I want you to be fully engaged in this final. This isn't Bizarro land. This is genuinely Von Asten and Isildur trying to finish this series off and guarantee themselves life-impacting money. All these guys are young dudes. $1,000 each is enough to, buy your first car, help with university costs, etc. It's good money. Go on holiday with that kind of money. Oh, first grenade down! Oof. Commissar!
Or they could get a round of drinks in Stockholm.
Indeed, it does depend on where you come from in life, of course. A night out in Sweden is about $1,000. But we got a Russian player amongst our ranks, Brosras, of course, and he deals in rubles and a lower cost of living than a lot of countries. It's all relative. $1,000 goes a long way in Moscow.
Very much worth the effort they've put in today. They've gone with the Commissar unit this time for Brosras. I like this. Finally using this unit. We haven't seen it all day. Let's see if it could be a game changer.
Oh, nice work by the M1, but misses the Panzer II. Grenadiers force their way in. Let's check out this again. Oh, propaganda! Wore those leaflets saying, run away now, please run away. And they're doing that.
Shame that the Volksgrenadiers could read. If they couldn't read, they would have been fine.
Illiteracy is an advantage in life sometimes. You can't read the bills that arrive. You can't read your notices to vacate the premises immediately. It's great.
Life's a pleasant surprise every day. More LMG upgrades for Von Asten there. Utilising all his munitions. Look, he's scrounging around the barrel for more munitions. He's just pumping them into his army so early on. These are going to have a great investment for over time.
First Grenadiers pushing in, taking these points. Very aggressive work by Von Asten and Isildur, reaping the advantage of their victory point dominance. taking a fantastic position on crossing in the woods.
And the ally sniper going down, it was such an investment. I don't know why Von Asten didn't go for sniper, but it seems very well thought out now. And infiltration nades going in, $3 a pop.
Oh yes.
Good dodge there from Rosefast.
Oh, a pack Howie building, that means he's on the back foot and he wants to get that indirect fire to help him out.
If anything can win this game, it's a pack Howie, I think.
Everybody says that.
That's
They're
brutal. Especially on this map as well. You can hide it behind the trees northwest of the mid VP. Generally just have a good time there with it. Savage fighting though for every point. Tell Von Assen this will really up their game again.
They have elevated themselves by choosing Axis on crossing in the woods. No, they are playing well. You can't deny that. We've seen Allied wins today on the same map, under the same conditions. Nagano and Scott represent you. And the pack howitzer, it's 300 kilograms of quantified destruction, indirect fire, hatred, spewing flames and death from above.
Yeah.
What's Tiger-like intro?
I think it fires freedom fries all around. And
does it?
Yeah, it just killed it.
Happy Meals.
Fire obesity. But no fuel caches or muni caches. This is going to have to be won the hard way for Allies. T-70's hit the field though. Good signs for Allies. Stuka in the real physical bad times.
That's a surprise.
But you know, T-70's up, Pack Howie's up. Could be a lot of infantry wipes coming our way soon.
Pack Howie's got to help out. Stern Pioneers have got to be the targeted choice. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. We're all want to see a good 5th game. We do not want to see a trouncing. Ouch!
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Bars. Browning automatics. Couldn't quite get.
4-man Grand Models against a Pack Howie is horrible to deal with, but great shot there from Artifix Pack Howie.
Victory point capture, Hive. That means the game death is delayed. They're battling back, Ed, and I like it.
Yeah, I like it. They've secured the fuel on the left flank. Got that mid VP somewhat under control soon. Yeah, they've got to find the timing when they're fast before all the P4 start.
Oh, here it comes. Ever present in come the heroes. Actually going for the retreat path there, and he didn't move, so that's a good double bluff, or rather he's just too tired to move it.
Yeah, that's a game 5 bluff. Didn't even see my 18 gun, but it's okay.
Nice, they got the cap off there, they forced the decap here. Prop war. Kind of just dropping leaflets on this dude. Will he read them? Will he read them? Will he read them? Don't read them, hands! I can't help it!
Dunce MG crew doesn't care about the propaganda and marches forward once again.
2-2-2 with 5 kills, not too shabby, soon to climb to 6. Interesting
that Allies choose to push out to the eastern flank, trying to decap everything. I think they just felt that presence of Axis being pushed back, but it's gutsy play because they just secured their left and the mid. I'm not too sure about that extension out all the way over. But
what is Von Asten building? That to me looks like the Sturmpanzer.
Oh, 14 minutes that's going to hit the field. That is
what?
Early.
That's insanity. They've got no counters right now. Well, yeah, they do. They've got some AT guns, but no counters. Brumbear can attack ground the crap out of them.
You can do with an SC-76 now, it seems. As much as we mocked it last game. Anything to deal with this Sturmpanzer would be brilliant for the Allies. Double AT gun, perhaps. Rosefast needs to get a Zis going, I don't know. It's going to be hell when they see that unit.
Oh, certainly has. Nice work there by the M1, forcing the 2-2-2 away. And here comes the big fella. The Sturmpanzer Fear, the Brumbear, filling the Allies with fear since 1942. The Sturmpanzer makes his way onto the field. This finds low velocity, high explosive rounds, great for bunker busting. You can buy one on finance lease for only 300 Reichmarks.
Worth every bit of it. Stuka, a bit of a whiff again. Stuka hasn't been the MVP unit of today, which I thought it would be in a 2v2 tournament, but yeah. Gotta get them GG mines down now for Borsas. He's got this. And
Look at this
Arctic.
Brumbear bad boy going for the Major. The Major's like, nope.
So much munitions, but they can't really use it against this unit.
Caps coming in. Don't forget 258 victory points. Commissar wills his comrades, in inverted commas, into battle.
Dolvarish. Panzer II getting a smack on the nose. T-70 low. They really need that unit alive.
They do. Caps coming in here. Rifleman. Nice. That was the pack Howie working for you, baby.
Yep.
I think, maybe. Something.
Even when it misses, it seems to do enough damage. Like, all your HP for that squad. Gonzo.
Keeping the flamer at bay. Artovic's battling back into this, Ed.
Yep.
Nice Brumbear round! Ouch from the 222.
Gonna make it out though. Usually keeps the squad alive.
I'm gonna make it, man! Tell Florence I miss her.
I mean, the preservation of these players, unit preservation of these players, still in this style of gameplay is still unheard of.
Oh. That's an SU-76.
Hey,
I
yeah,
told
we
you
got
about
one.
these things.
Yeah.
Oh, rifle nade. Oh, nice dodge.
Hakawi forcing off in the middle. Captain doing his thing on the right. Good
What a
stuff.
game. How are Brosras and Artovic still in this, Ed?
Well, they've got to pack Howie. Anything is possible with that unit. And he's gone for the quicker majors, so we're going to see some Shermans, or perhaps, seeing that the Bumbar's out for the Axis, he'll probably go for safer Jackson instead.
Flares, where are they? Oh, they're igniting the battlefield. There they are. Stukazafus lines up 6 rockets, engages, pulls the cord. Oh dear, oh dear. Where are they going to land? Oh! Takes out that tree and a little bit of the MG crew.
Delayed last rocket, just sniping a couple of the MG models, but good work, good stabilization work from the Allies here. They've got a bit of a
Fantastic.
timing window where the Isildur's command hamper can't come out for 2 more CPs, so Jackson could do some work here.
They've been reading again, Ed. We told them about this.
Gotta skip school.
Sniper forced away by the Browning automatics. The Sturmpanzer tries to take a measure of vengeance. Only 4 kills on that thing at this point. 222 comes to force away the rear echelons. Will they tank the damage and decap the fuel? Knows the answer to that question.
Not worth it. You really need those 3 rear echelons. That would be a 5 model squad for those fixie leg games. Just to get those reps on there, as well as the US tank crews. Now, will we see some donated Shermans Lend-Lease this time?
That was cool. Oh, nice shots there from max range. Oh, the Panzer II's out of it. And allies, the Italian, the Russian, Artovic, Brosras, CB Clan looking back into the semi-final. Ace game, 5th game of the series, the decider.
Comeback begins. Donated 50 cows. Here we go for Brosras. He needs to get this LMG block in the mid suppressed. Jackson hits the field, just as we thought. No time for Sherman. You've got to get that anti-tank in.
So who got the vehicle kill there? It wasn't this guy. It was the SU-76, it seems. It's confirmed. No! Oh, it internally combusted of its own.
I'm claiming Pack Howie.
Oh, triple LMG Grens come in. But thanks to their reading capabilities, they decide to run away.
Yep. With that 3 Grens, too smart.
Oh, nice shots there.
Just main gun quit though. The engine's still fine. It's going to get out of that.
On retreat. Ouch to the Vet 2 M1 AT gun. Meanwhile, in the centre, Jackson watches on.
Just gets back on 1 HP as well for Bossas. It was meant to be.
That could have been bad. Ooh, nice flank here by the captain with the bar, trying to find the sniper out in the open. Couldn't quite do the trick. How is this happening? By the way, allies have now been pushed down below 250. They did stabilise, but they're now trying to focus on fuel points, it seems.
Yeah, a bit questionable. I think, again, when expanding out, when you could have just got solidified the mid and the left,
I agree.
I feel a bit of a tactical error, but who am I to say? This is 5 games in against the best players in the world.
Very harsh to be too harsh. Here we go. Jax is repositioning to the threat from the 2-2-2. That's really pretty powerful. Got the sniper being backed up. So First Trendy is allowing it the vision it needs. Ura are in to try and get rid of it. They're soft countering it, keeping it away as much as they can. Triple
Panther on the field now. Isildur's pretty much hit his peak. Just maybe shored up with another Volk and he's done. His army comp is pretty much done. Or another mechanic. That Bakari just doesn't care what side it's on, does it? He still thinks.
Oh, nice nades there. Couldn't quite get the killing blow.
Yeah.
Middle cap point is capped. They lost 50 victory points due to that temporary triple cap. Oh, that sounds like a Panzerwerfer.
Oh, Rifleman.
They
Down
got
and out.
They got verfed into Hades, it seems.
Still no radio silence used. We've only got a bit of a game left to see it. Please, this'll don't do it. Just before we're about to win, press it.
Oh, nice assault here. LMGs. Feel like it's all happening in slow motion, Ed.
Yeah, Rifleman going in, picking up the MG as well. Harsh time now for Bossras and Archer, who have fought their hearts out this series.
They certainly have. Oh, Jackson trying to defend their points here. Trying to keep hold of one of these 3 victory points. The Commissar braving it out, showing as he leads by example. Oh dear.
Jackson's been left. It might be taken. It's taken by Bonas.
Grand Theft Auto. Jackson changes sides just like Latoya. And here she goes in pink-clad armour.
No,
getting out of there.
Them around the sink through the ceiling for that. That doesn't even make sense. But anyway, sink through the floorboards. Because the SC-76 alone cannot hold up against... I would even cancel the T-34.
It's the German Jackson, everybody. The turncoat, the traitor. Billie und not my girl. She's just a Frauliner that says that ich bin not ein. But das Kinder is not mine.
T-70 goes down as well. To add insult to injury.
Okay, fair enough.
Rough game 5. It's not deserved this. Allies North Crossing. We've all seen it in auto matches. It's just as hard in a tournament. Stolen M3.
Oh no, they're coming onto the field! Panzerwerfer with a massive barrage! That could have been so much worse. Artovic just about staying alive.
And there's the tank crew, the deserters that left that M36. Good thing they're not in the Soviet army. They've been shot or sent to the gulags. But yeah, damn. Big game changer. That nice squishy from T-34.
It's trying for it. But that's a triple cap again, Ed. 124 slipping down to 0 as quickly as you can say 124 slipping down to 0.
Full bot cap from Von Aston with stealing that M36.
This guy's like Darth Vader, you know, now. He's like a Sith.
Can't believe the Jackson crew jumped out. I don't know what was going through their mind, but just mental fatigue. Major decapping in the mid, like the box.
Here we go.
Just shows what a 14-minute run.
Yeah, really does help. Just like the nuclear bomb helped America with the invasion of Japan, you know, a 14-minute run there really helps. It's a little bit OP.
SC-76 still trying to get on the action for that triple Y pipe. Nope, he has to back off. Just brilliant VP control as well from Axis. I know the map plays into their hands, but you still got to play what's in front of you well. And,
Fingers crossed for a Pakawi sniper, counter snipe.
Yeah.
Get them back into this game somehow, some way. As the T-34 watches on, there's no way Brostras and Artovic are giving up easily.
Then for their tournament lives, they've done amazing to bring this to an ace game. Game 5 against two of the best 2v2 players, long-standing teams in this tournament. But it just seems like all the chips are against them in this round. Nice nade from the Comnazar, a new Comnazar. Probably shielded his eyes when looking at what happened to the first one. Great close out this from Axis. It looks like, barring a complete CoH2 miracle, some skill plane crashing into every tank Axis have. Other than that, it looks like it's going to be Jesus.
Attacking the hospital there, not very good. 75 points remain to take Von Asten and Isildur, the seeded 2 team, into that grand final against Nagano and Scotch.
I didn't know Von Asten was such a GTA player, but came in handy here. Still got a sniper.
Oh, here they come.
Oh, he's going to go throw back to... He's going to do the honourable job and give it back to the allies.
Oh, no, what a shot! Unreal. Unreal.
The favoured unit A SC-76 goes down in max
I
range.
can't believe it. The Jackson needs to die. It needs to die. Come on, Penal Battalion. Take it. One more PTR
The
round.
traitor.
Kill that traitor.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll teach you.
The damage has been done now, I'm afraid.
Wouldn't this be the greatest comeback of all time?
Yes, definitely. I mean, some of the games within this series have been some of the best comebacks I've seen, but
Artifix still has a
this would
decent
be
army.
off the charts.
He still has
Artifix is very, he's like the helping hands of this team. He's very conservative, keeps his squads alive. But,
like Brosh Russ.
doesn't care about his Jacksons though, apparently. Or maybe he's giving it to his teammate.
Maybe that's what
Brosh Russ
happened.
just didn't get the career picture memo.
Oh, 50 points remaining versus 4-3-5. Oh, and they've thrown in the towel.
They've done it, yeah. Great game. Well played to Von Asten and Isildur. Brosfast and Artivik gallant to the end though, even losing their Jackson.
Indeed.
GG game 5.
This is the 2 versus 2 Masters Cup.
Tricks mode. So thank you everybody for watching today, and big shout out to Brass and Artivik, who didn't quite get the VPs they needed to get control of that ace game decided faction choice, but they gave it everything they had, and it's got to be respected.
Yeah, I think it was up against them with the map, the final map, but they did the best considering. I love their zany kind of strats though. They were the most off meta for today's games. They came in with swapping MGs, swapping tanks for each player, helping each other out. I think they've definitely got legs for future tournaments.
Certainly have.
And they're up against the best today.
They were. Isildur and Von Asten independently won 2 1 versus 1 tournaments this year each. If you really like me and Ed 80 Hertz, please feel free to check us out. That's my YouTube channel. This is Ed 80 Hertz's Twitch. Give us a sub and a follow respectively, and feel free to check out our future content. Give it up to Ed, who's done a great job casting today's chat, stepping in at short notice.
Thanks for having me. It's been great.
In Costa del LAE. It has been good fun. I've enjoyed it.
I've survived my first day nearly in Stoke, touch wood, so yeah. Great setup here as well. A really knows what he's doing, unlike me. And what a show the players have put on today. The first series, okay, it was a bit of a 3-0 waffle stomp. That happens in top level play. But that best of 5 series we've just had now, I was so glad it went all the way.
It was awesome.
It's been ace casting with you.
It's same dude. And that leaves us with the final. The brackets have been updated. So let's just go there and see what entertainment we have installed for tomorrow. And there it is, everybody. We've got Nagano and Scotch versus Von Asten and Isildur. So the rest of this tournament was just completely worthless. It just might have been Seed 1 versus Seed 2. Just joking, of course. It was amazing, but regardless, we do have the best 2 teams now.
Whoever seeded did well.
I believe it was a combined arms effort. And we now find ourselves in a best of 5 grand final. The winner of that will get $1,000 each. The losers will get $450 each. And then we also have tomorrow to kick things off Helping Hands Crossfire versus Brosras Artovik. Still to be decided if that's best of 3 or best of 5. I've heard conflicting reports on that, but it's regardless, it's going to be a great series. So yeah,
and it will be here on Relic Entertainment as well.
It will
tomorrow.
be, yes.
Yeah.
Joining me tomorrow will be Tightrope and also Stormless. So that will be pretty hype. We're going to tag in casters here and there, and make sure you see the best of the entertainment.
Yeah.
Madden says, decent quality stream. Can you beg Relic for Commander giveaways? I'm sorry, no. You get.
Which commander is it? Meet us halfway. It's a shame we can't share our relic coins, you know. Buy your friend who's new to the game, give him the Goliaths and just like, look, build
stream.
this unit 10 times over and you'll be okay. But yeah, some great games on display today. 2 awesome comebacks from Brosras and Artovik. Hats off to them. But yeah, Von Assen and Isildor, too good for today.
Some funny comments in chat. Liking it very much so.
Yes, creative.
Yeah,
probably more so than I do.
But indeed, Ed and I are now gonna walk into town and grab a curry, have some more beers. Had a good time today. I'm sure you go and check out the ticker for what time it starts tomorrow. I don't actually know. I think it's like 2 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock. I don't know. So check out the ticker on CoH2.org to find out the exact start time. We'll be leading in with the 3rd place decider, and then we'll be obviously following up with the best of 5 grand final. So see you all tomorrow. I'll be uploading this to YouTube tonight.
Yeah.
And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys.